So, the way I set my stream up, I should be streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
It just couldn't be enough that I was able to set up my own mic. Now you have to brag that you can switch two things at the same time.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. So you're playing Horde, right?
Yes. So I am, by the way, one item level point away from the Tomb of Sargeras being allowed in, just so you know. We'll have to see what your item level is.
Okay.
I could get it. I just need to go get some obliterums and like upgrade a crafted item and I'd be in. But I figured we should see where you're at first.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played in an insane amount of long time.
Make sure you know how to do everything.
Let's see. What's the... What do you need to be?
What does what need to be?
What does your item level need to be?
Good question. Let me go back and look.
Oh, I just...
860.
Yeah, I'm already pretty well past that. I have 875.
Well, that's nice. I'm very happy for you.
So do you want to just like do all of these?
Let me go get some obliterum and I'll like upgrade some crafted items and we'll be there.
No, I mean, do you want to just do all of them?
All of one of them.
All of the LFRs?
I don't know that we can do that in one night, do you think?
I don't know. It's up to you.
All of them, like the Nighthold and the Tomb of Sargeras, or you mean just Tomb of Sargeras?
No, I mean like fucking Emerald Nightmare, Child of Valor, Nighthold, Tomb of Sargeras.
Holy shit. Do you think we could do that?
I'm pretty sure Emerald Nightmare and Child of Valor were gonna just be rollovers. And Nighthold might even be a rollover at this point.
Oh, some steel on this one. Okay. Alright, you think your stuff, you think the hot stuff, you think we can do it? We'll try it. Let me see if I can get my screaming to go up. Oh no.
What?
I forgot about your dumbass name, Twerky.
This name is awesome, by the way. I was gonna say you don't have to get your obliterum because you'll probably receive some kind of drop that will put you over 1 point by the time we get to Tomb of Sargeras.
Well, yes, apparently if we're going to shotgun them all.
Well, yeah.
Hercules, oh my god, it's so painful.
It's a pretty damn good name.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to check to see if my add-ons are up. Oh, okay, yeah, all of them.
All of them are broken or all of them are up to date?
They're all messed up.
Well, at least there's one thing you can't brag about tonight.
Yeah, hold on. Let me relaunch this. Alright, so you ready to queue up? Chirp chirp.
Just chill out.
Well, you could have just said no.
Just give me like 5 seconds. Or maybe more than 5 seconds. Like 15 seconds. And do not start counting it. Oh my gosh. My dad said the funniest thing tonight. So that's why I was late. I was on the phone with my dad. And I've already told you about that stupid Disney vault thing, right? Where I can't get any of the movies because they're in the vault.
Yeah.
Which is the dumbest. Whatever. Anyway, I was telling my dad about it, and I was saying that the movie Bambi goes into the vault in December. And I was really torn, because I was not going to let my daughter watch Bambi, because I think it's a bad movie. But, you know, if it goes in the vault, she'll never get to watch it for 7 years. I was torn about getting it, and my dad said, Elizabeth, Bambi is a terrible movie. The only good thing that has come out of that is that some strippers have named themselves Bambi.
Alright.
It was one of the funniest things because it was so surprising and so witty. I thought that was hilarious. Where do you get like? Oh, there it is. Where do you get the super good food? There we go.
Super good food.
Yeah, you gotta find this one bitch in Dalaran and she'll give you level 105 food. Okay, now I'm ready.
Oh yeah, I'm not on a mage. Oh, I'm holding food though. Man, I kind of miss playing the mage. Alright, so you said you're ready?
As ready as I will ever be.
Oh, we get a spoiled sample, whatever the fuck that is. We're doing a heroic, but we're not gonna do that.
Oh, I know.
Prize of Triumphant? I feel like they renamed those.
Whatever, if you did a heroic earlier and you were a healer, it had like 5 different things it was willing to give you because you were willing to help people out.
Huh, weird. Alright, so I'm just gonna see how many it's gonna let us queue into. I think the most I've ever queued at one time is 5.
Just because that's the most they've allowed you for, or that's the most you've been able to pull off?
I don't remember.
Lord help us if we're relying on your memory. Oh, it just popped up and said something. What did it say?
Huh?
I went to click accept and I think it said... Oh no, it worked, okay.
Yeah, I saw we're now queued, so... Oh, too many instances! I got to the last one on Nighthold. So, apparently 7 is the limit. Apparently beyond 7 is blasphemy, and you just can't, you know, fuck.
I feel like 5 made more sense. If you were gonna have a cutoff, 5 made more sense than 7. 7 feels like they pulled that number out of their ass.
Of course, the last one's Betrayer's Rise, right? It's only one boss. Ah, stupid. Alright then. Now we play the waiting game.
I kind of thought this would go faster. I'm a little surprised.
I feel like some things about WoW are never going to change.
Well, your name is still stupid, so I guess that's true.
For some reason you keep mispronouncing awesome, and it's like, I don't know what that's about.
Have you seen the movie Princess Bride?
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everybody and their grandma likes to.
Princess Bride?
Yeah, because everybody and their grandma likes to quote that movie. It's so great.
So then why haven't you seen it yet?
Because I have no interest in watching that movie.
Okay, well, wait. Would you rather watch that over Twilight?
Yes.
Wow!
I'd rather watch most things than Twilight.
Okay, here's the thing.
Hey!
Is there anything you'd rather
Alright.
watch Twilight?
What?
Is there anything that you'd rather watch Twilight over? Like you
Probably
prefer
not.
Twilight over watching something else? What?
Probably not.
Nothing?
Wow.
Oh, what about the Sex and the City movies?
What about them?
Would you rather watch Twilight or those?
I'd rather watch those.
What? I am surprised at the level of hatred you have then for Twilight.
So clearly you didn't understand me when I said that it looks like a fucking terrible movie.
But tons of people love that movie.
That's nice.
Can't be wrong.
I'm sure there are plenty of tweens out there that account for loving that movie.
I mean, yes, I will give you the you know, the audience is skewed to a certain demographic, but it's still a wildly popular thing. And there was books too, even like before it. So even if the movie weren't good for the book popular, there were whole books that people read.
I need to work on this volume thing. Holy fuck.
What about the Hunger Games? Did you like that?
Hunger Games is way better.
How do you know? As many people like the Hunger Games as probably like Twilight, probably even the same type of people.
Yeah, but no, definitely not the same type of people.
I'm sure they're both liked by teens.
Teenage girls are who liked Twilight.
Isn't that who liked Hunger Games?
There's plenty of people who liked Hunger Games. Anybody who read the books.
Anybody who read the Twilight books liked the movie.
Yeah, but Twilight was appealing to dumbass kids.
I don't know that kids is the right thing, because I can't imagine any teenage boys reading it. We're just being completely honest.
Like I said, girls.
Well, on a positive side, we're going to get to find out, because you are for sure watching it.
Okay.
Yeah. I looked at the new caster animations, by the way. They look like the same. There's like zero fucking difference.
Yeah, I don't know what he was fucking losing his shit about.
I mean,
He was like, they're fucking amazing. Oh my god, I want to like roller caster now. I was like, I mean, like, there's like some minor differences, but to be honest, I mean, you have to be zoomed pretty fucking far in to be able to see them.
I will say, yeah, the rest of Shaman, like, no fucking difference. They maybe made the Bane deal slightly more bright in scale of color. Like, it was very low. But the mage, I think some of the stuff on the mage is different. Like, the Blizzard definitely looks kind of cooler. I feel like the healers are the ones where it's like, this looks all the fucking same. But then, some of the DPS caster classes had, slight prettier graphics, and mostly in the AoE area. If you're gonna send in a frostbolt, it still looks like a fucking ice ball. It's not gonna, yeah, it's not, and then all of a sudden it looks different.
Oh fuck. Totally forgot about that part.
I didn't know it was gonna have to be in the... Oh, thank you, guys. You know, I was nervous about doing the next round as soon as Sargeras, having neither of us watch any videos or have any knowledge whatsoever about the instance. But I've completely forgotten this one until Sargeras said yet.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I did that for all the raids in this. in this expansion. I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it.
How amazing you are, and how everything is so simple.
Yeah, okay. You can totally flip the words. And it's very helpful.
I'm surprised you don't use your character name to your benefit. Like, I'm surprised your response isn't just brute force, unfortunately. Like
oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
I almost pushed the bloodlust button. People get really mad if you do that.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much the end of the fucking fight, so...
I never know when it's supposed to be done, though, so I just never do it.
This one you could probably do at the beginning of the fight. But it's too late now.
It seems like if I ever decide that I want to do it, then somebody yells out like, that was the wrong fucking time, so...
Everybody thinks it's the wrong time. That's why I don't give a shit. Alright.
And I got sick.
I got some rerolls, but I don't know if I need to use them or not.
I would not.
Well, it depends. Like, if I can get a fucking, another tier piece or something. I think I'm, like, yeah, I have 3 pieces. I need, like, 1 more piece to complete.
Well, do you know who drops tier?
Do what?
Do you know which people drop tier pieces?
No. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I need to... I don't remember who drops what I need anymore.
Somebody in here has a character named Buffy.
Ha! Gay!
Did you ever watch that show, Buffy the Vampire Slayer? That
No.
seems like something you would see.
Hawkeye?
Do you think this is your favorite raid for this expansion?
I guess. Actually, I wasn't very impressed with any of them.
I thought this one artistically was very pretty. And the story leading up to Suramar was impressive.
I actually really don't like the way Suramar looks.
Why? What exactly about Suramar do you find offensive?
It's like dark, dull, gloomy. It reminds me a lot of Duskwood. And it just gets kind of monotonous for me.
The exceptionally beautiful elven city.
That is always dark, always gloomy.
Are you only ever playing at night?
I've never seen it in... is there a daytime in Suramar?
I feel like it's usually pretty bright on my screen. Do you have yours turned down or something?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a daytime in Suramar.
I feel like I have to go to Suramar. So there's some new thing with chroming, but I heard that it's really hard, so I've been too scared to do it.
Oh, fuck. It just went the wrong way. Yeah, something about an instance and stuff.
This is definitely not my least favorite boss in this instance, but I don't like it. My least favorite is the botanist. I hate the botanist. If at all possible, sometimes I will just go AFK for the whole botanist fight. But I only do that when there's a DPS. Like, I feel guilty doing that as a healer. But I can remember on my hunter, I would literally just like set myself somewhere in the middle of the room and walk away.
I think there's just way too much trash around him. So by the time you get to him, you don't want to do him.
You make it sound like he's a date that's too hard to get to bed.
I don't really know.
I think that's the other problem. A lot of people don't do all the trash, right? And then somebody pulls in the middle of the boss fight.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, usually, like, trash. Actually, Tichondrius was very annoying for way too long.
Hey, I got something. And it Warforged, so it's better.
Nice.
Check that out. But for some reason, I'm still 859. One item too short of being able to do the.
Well, we still got 7 others after these.
Yeah, but I don't think anything in the Emerald Nightmare is going to help.
You might get something Titan Forge and Emerald Nightmare.
Oh, do you hear the guy just said in Raid?
What?
Feel free to donate all caster druid items to me.
I always want to put something mean, like, feel free to suck my dick or something, but...
Yes, that would be mean.
I don't genuinely feel like starting a fight, I just feel like saying something stupid that's mildly funny to me.
So, I have this add-on called Public Loot Helper, I think, or something.
Yeah,
something about loot
personal loot helper.
Personal loot helper, thank you. And I really enjoy, especially in heroics and stuff, when an item drops and I get it and it pops up and it's like, hey, just so you know, like, someone else in the group could use this more than you. Because whenever it does that, I immediately go to them, open trade, and just trade it to them without them saying anything, without me saying anything. And I love to see the, like, surprised gratitude. It's, like, such an amazing moment for me.
Yeah.
And then I'm always sad when, like, it pops up and says something like, hey, so-and-so got something, and they don't need it, but you could use it. And I send them a message like, hey, would you mind trading that to me? And then you get back some asshole. It's like, no, I don't want it. Because to me, it's such an amazing moment to be able to give. And then you're across someone else that's like, no, I'm going to just fucking keep it, DE it, put it in the vendor. Whatever I can do to screw you over, that's what I want to do today. Oh, I love this boss. This is one of my favorite. I read a Reddit thread where, like, a lot of people really love this boss. And they've taken apart every one of his quotes and then, like, looked through all of Suramar for lore on him and stuff. And apparently, if you're really paying attention, he makes some statement about, like, a hand in a jar or something like that. And somewhere in Thermar you can find a hand that happens to be in a jar, and all these people are speculating that this is the one he's talking about.
You can do a bloodlust.
Well, why don't you do it?
Because I'm a warrior, and warriors don't have it.
Okay, but I swear on my life, if
It's too late, somebody already popped it.
Wrong time, I'm gonna tell them it was you.
It's too late, somebody already popped it.
Yes, I did. I used bloodlust.
Somebody did.
Yes, it was me.
Was it you?
It's my bloodlust on cooldown. I'm the only fuck. I'm the only shaman. It's not like I could even claim the other person did it. They're gonna know it was me if it was done wrong. Okay, I'm not
well, fuck. I don't know your name. I didn't know you were playing a shaman.
Hold on. What did you think I was playing?
I don't know, just some character.
You've been in this entire process. You've been with it this whole time. You have no idea what I'm playing.
No.
But you knew I had the ability to do it. So what did you think I was?
Well, I only knew you had the ability because you spoke about it last time. On the last boss. So I guess I did know. Sort of. I had a vague understanding. Alright, I guess he's just gonna take him right inside this little shit pile.
Well, why not? It's working out for it.
Just let everybody stand in all the shits.
If you were a mage, you wouldn't care.
I somehow found a very small bubble to stand in.
That doesn't surprise me. You were always good at that maze boss.
See?
Oh, hey, that was the end of that one. Alright, Royal Antonia, yeah?
Yep. Use a reroll on that. Oh, got 2 loots. 2 loots!
Nice, yes.
I don't know what they are, but, alright, I clicked enter. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, we're waiting on somebody. Damn it. Alright, let's see, what do we got here? That one's crappy, and that one's crappy. They both suck.
Did personal loot helper pop up and tell you you could have given it to anybody?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Marcus Gomez.
Definitely wasn't paying attention.
Marcus?
Oh, somebody asked me for something, too.
Oh, and you left with them and they're not even good for you.
Well, you shouldn't ask people on the last boss anyway, right? Because it's time to go as soon as the boss is dead.
You're a big mean. I will say that last one went especially fast. Oh, fuck.
Okay, it's gonna be one of those groups.
I got up here and immediately died.
Probably doesn't help. Alright, never mind. Doesn't matter.
I bet this is karma because he took that loot and didn't give it to the person.
Doubtful.
Oh, horrible.
Hercules. Ah, that was a good line. She says, "I let you strike first, and that's the best you can do." It's pretty good.
It was pretty good.
I've never listened to a
like
single word the bosses say before.
I believe that's a, that's what she said line. Or at least you hope that's not what she said. Oh, I was doing a 5-man. I did the Dark Heart 6 the other day, and one of those bosses said the most amazing line ever. It's a giant tree, and he has this ability where he comes and crushes you, I guess. And he says this line as he's walking towards you. He goes, "I have a crush on you," and then he kind of laughs to himself as he does the ability.
Alright.
I don't know why, but I thought that was really hilarious the other day. When you play, I know it's been a while, but when you were playing and you were doing world stuff, did you play with a follower out, or were you just by yourself?
Usually I did not have a follower out.
And why is that?
Because sending the followers on missions is like way more useful.
Alright, well I need the killing help, so I always have the followers. But I was playing earlier today, and I logged in and I forgot I had a follower, and I was walking around Dalaran, and this thing kept following me, and I was about to be pissed off, and I was about to click on it and whisper and be like, "You need to step off now." And then I realized it was the follower I had selected.
That's how I feel about the pet sometimes.
Which pet?
Huh?
Which pet?
I have a little Ragnaros.
Oh yeah. He's a badass pet though.
Well, I'm just like, who the fuck is this? And then I remembered that I had the pet out.
So, I did not know this, but there is a site that ranks people based on how large their non-combat pet collection is.
Huh. Mine's probably pretty bad, seeing as how I sell a lot of mine.
I don't think we're on it. But I saw on, hey, I got another item. I think it's kind of useless for me though. Oh, and a random stroke of luck, it's not. Where'd it go?
Oh my god. Amateur hour over here.
What?
Somebody pulled that stupid fucking worm.
What? What worm?
The worm, the fucking trained shade scale.
Okay, what's wrong with it?
Somebody pulled it.
Let's just kill it. There you go. Alright, so the site that ranks people based on how large their non-combat pet library is. I want to say this first, and it's mean, and then when I follow up with the reason why I'm even bringing this up, I'm going to feel even worse about it, but I can't imagine bragging to somebody, like, have you gone to this one website? Because my non-combat pet collection is quite enormous.
Yeah. Would have been like, wow, you spent a lot of time wasted in that game, huh? Or you waste a lot of time in that game, huh?
I feel like if someone said that to me in real life, I would be choking on trying not to just laugh. Like, plus, I would also be thinking, like, that's supposed to be a euphemism? Because that's, like, the worst euphemism. Anyway, there's a guy that's within the top 10 on that website. He has 808 non-combat pets.
Wow.
And they did a whole Reddit thread on him because apparently he was, like, in a freak car accident and he died. And because he's so well known for this massive library of non-combat pets, there was a whole thread about him on Reddit.
Huh. Oh man, y'all pulled the boss. Not even in the fucking room yet.
I didn't pull a boss.
That blows.
Hey, this was amateur hour.
Wait, I might make it in. Oh hell yeah, I've made it in. Like I walked through the door.
That was close, man. I hate this fight. I think it's a really pretty fight. The room itself is really pretty and the idea is pretty, but I hate the actual mechanics and concept of the fight.
I think that the mechanics are pretty simple. They're just unforgiving if you decide you're not going to follow them.
Yeah. There's a paladin in here named Honeymelon that happens to be a blood elf. I feel like if you're gonna name your character something like Honeymelon, then you need to play a race that has bigger breasts.
So it's honeymelons, like plural?
Yeah, plural.
It's plural?
Yeah, plural.
Oh, well, yeah, that's kind of weird.
See? Don't you think that it should be like a corn maybe with these?
You should have just went with like sugar tits.
I used to know a player that named their character Bite Size, and then someone told me that they named their character Bite Size the symbol that they had quote bite sized tits, and then I could never remember her actual player name, and I always just calling her Tiny Tits.
Tiny tits?
You know, I was thinking about it. Why would you brag about that? Why would that be the name that you would name yourself? You know, like if you have a flat ass, why would you name yourself No Ass?
I don't know. We'll do that.
Maybe it's like, you know, like that guy in Duck Dynasty that really likes his wife because she's a big girl. Maybe there are people out there who really prefer women who have like very small breasts or no ass whatsoever. They're probably in the minority.
You'd be surprised.
Well, seeing as how I'm not a man, I probably would be surprised. So you correct it.
Well, yeah, women think that guys only like fucking bowling ball sized tits, so.
Yes, and that's partly why the plastic surgery industry is made so much money.
And that's also why a lot of girls have nasty looking tits after plastic surgery.
I saw a girl the other day that,
Were you gonna go somewhere with that? I guess not.
I mean, usually I expect them to be kind of more teardrop shape maybe or something. Just not giant perky basketballs attached to the front of the body. It was kind of funny. The other thing I noticed is for women that have like, I mean granted, if you paid to have breast implants, then you're going to get your investment and get a show them off. But especially at like public school parts, when they have really large fake breasts, they have the smallest swimsuit. Like that swimsuit covering nothing. Can you tell me like there was something you could do so you wouldn't keep getting speared everywhere?
Not face him?
Oh, that's it. That's really good. Thank you.
There we go.
I was kind of expecting Dwight.
I had a small expectation.
Oh, moment of truth. Hey, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit.
Did you go down the second stairs?
But I died there, so they didn't go to anybody else. I don't know how I went down that hallway. Somebody got something that, like, I could use. And my little add-on popped up and said that they don't need it. But I'm too afraid to ask them for it. Oh, for fuck's sake, now I don't know where to go. I thought I was going the right way, and then I ended up in a sewer.
In a sewer?
Yes!
I don't even know where a sewer is in here.
Remember where we came when we were in the archway?
Oh, you
Somehow
walked
I went
backward.
back there. And they're going to find out that I didn't know where I was going, and then they're definitely not going to give me the loot I want.
Did you buy extra rolls?
No, of course not. That would involve forethought and intelligence to buy wacky. Alright, I ballsed up and I asked if they needed the gloves. Now I feel really, really scared.
Well, if you're not nearby, he's not going to be able to trade it to you.
I don't think he's very bright. He said they're soulbound.
Are they?
No, of course not. That's how people are able to trade. Once you can trade them as long as they're in the instance.
Maybe he put them on immediately?
No, you can still take them off within an hour. But I think they must do some extra.
No, you can, if you put them on, it gives you a prompt saying, are you sure you want to do this because you won't be able to trade it?
Well, what kind of a dipshit would put them on then if they were less than what he was already
I
wearing?
have no idea.
That's the right response, by the way. If someone asks you to trade them gear you rightfully won, you say they're soulbound, and they come back with, well, what type of a dipshit? If they weren't an upgrade for you. Like, just try to be as belligerent as possible as you ask someone else to do you a favor.
It sounds like America.
My dad used to do this training seminar. I think he was a speaker, a public lecturer, and people would show up and they pay you to show up and speak, but then you get extra money if people will buy whatever training material you think you put in. So usually like a self-help book or something that goes with the class. And my dad hates sales, so he was never one to push any of that type of thing. And he always felt like if you loved his class and you wanted to buy it, great. And he wasn't going to make you do it. And he said he attended the course, of the guy for the same company who sold the most of the books. And the guy's tactic is that he basically wouldn't keep any of the material whatsoever. He spent the entire course talking about how worthless that everyone in there must be. And that's why they were obviously in the course. And that their only way to move forward, their only hope to become successful human beings was if they got that book and had it, and took everything that was in there to heart and made complete change. He literally just suckered everybody into it.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, even better.
How did the druid die?
Because of these fucking stuns.
I hate this boss, I hate this trash, I hate this whole area.
I'm kind of actually surprised that we got this raid back to back.
Oh, like in order?
No, just back to back.
Wait. I just heard one of the boss quotes. Did we kill the boss?
Yep.
Really? Why did you kill the boss?
Alright, so the time to pop hero is when the third boss comes up.
Oh, no. There are other shamans in this raid. And mages.
I'm just telling you when you can do it. Kind of laying it out flat for you. There's no...
Soulbounded, my useless loves can do it.
I wasn't the one who said that.
You know, I haven't eaten dinner yet. I have this strong urge to go upstairs, make some mac and cheese, and just come back down when this thing's done. And put myself on follow for you. Just cook off.
Seriously, this fight is not that bad.
Hey, did you know that there's an amazing deer named Firecrux? I feel like that's something you would name a character, right up there with your Hercules and Boba Fett.
Boba Fett?
That's what it said.
Definitely not.
What is it again? Boba?
Huh?
How do you say it?
Boba? As in Boba Fett?
Boba Fett. Right?
Yeah.
See, I said it right.
Just keep him right there in the middle.
Is that what he's supposed to be saying?
Not when that fucking ability is happening.
So one of my abilities is Riptide, I think. One of the artifact things on the weapon, if you spec into it for Riptide, will put down occasionally extra little healing totem. And I didn't know that because I never really faced it. I was doing a 5-man piece the other day, and the totem popped down and started going, "There's another shaman in here, they're putting more totems." He said, "There's only 5 people, Liz, and you're the only shaman. So if it's a totem, it's yours." I'm like, "That's not possible, I know what mine looks like, and this doesn't look good." As it turns out, it wasn't. Was that? really hate that this boss.
He's almost dead.
Almost is not dead.
It's like less than 10%, so pretty far dead. Alright.
Alright, take this one.
Do what?
Take it. Should we take the raid?
Yeah.
Did you get any loot?
Nope.
Are you lying?
I actually don't know. I didn't even look.
Gosh.
I just noticed that none of it was tears, so I was like, I don't care. Hey, this is a one boss fight. I like this one.
Oh, nice. That's kind of cool.
Where are the dudes at? Oh, there they are.
Boss has a really pretty staff. Like, I'm sure it's her artifact weapon. I just didn't know that there was a skin that looked like this, and it's like really awesome. So you do realize, by the way, that if we do the Tomb of Sargeras and we kill the last guy, that big giant planet will forever be in the sky of our game.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I guess.
So you need to think about this. It's, like, you can't reverse this decision. When you kill the last boss of the Tomb of Sargeras, okay? They pull a
What,
planet.
kill Jaden?
I don't know, whatever his name is.
Well, only the first wing is open, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then how is everybody else killing Jaden?
Because it's the full raid is open. LFR only has the first wing.
Well, that's mean.
I think on Wednesday they released the second wing.
How come I only get some of them, but if I had more friends and they were better at playing the game, I would get all of it?
Well, you could just pug if you really wanted to do it.
No, because then they'll figure out I'm not very good. They enjoy the anonymity that LFR affords me.
I just don't like trying very hard.
I feel like that's what everybody who's not very good says.
Okay.
It's either lack of effort or lack of skill, so which do you think you have, the lack of effort?
Lack of effort.
I feel like you put a crap ton of effort in when we were playing in this, though. That made you happy. Yeah.
I think I've put more effort into this than I did in Miss of Pandaria, so.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw another.
What?
I made a flowchart trying to explain to my friend what to do when he got from my standing region. And you put it up there and it looks like just math, crazy math. But after I showed it to him, my friend decided to kind of like, yeah, that would discourage anybody. Ow. This thing is like practically falling over. It's kind of how it quickly died.
Yeah. He died really fast.
Still no loot though. Alright, take this one, yes?
Yep.
Hermit to Guardian. Which one is that one? Oh look, I see a lot of the same people.
You see a lot of the same people.
Oh shit, I didn't enter a new raid. Damn it! I was thinking when you did the new rating, I was like, cool, all those really great DPSers came to this. I feel
No,
shady.
not yet.
Oh, I feel so stupid.
I was like, did
Oh,
you get in one and I did it?
good boss.
Oh, fuck, I don't know where everybody is. That's just really great. Maybe they're over here. Nope. Maybe they're over here.
Following. Great.
Nope. Oh my gosh, I hate this. This is so stupid.
Found him. Found him. Found him. This way.
There we go.
Did you see my new mount? I'm so happy.
Oh yeah, you got the fire one. That's pretty cool.
No, I'm not that shaman. I'm the other shaman. You're looking at the wrong shaman.
Well, I saw a fire one.
Is this one partly done, or is it like still at the end?
I don't know. They changed the order on this, so...
I wonder how much it came out.
Really?
You know what I miss with being able to do?
Hmm.
Life grip. That was always fun, waiting for you to get ahead of the group and then pulling you back.
Oh, look at that. He's doing like a rainbow.
What the fuck is that? That's kind of cool.
He's already almost dead too.
We get anything from doing these all braids? In the gears beneath us, so what do we get out of it?
Do what?
Do we actually get anything out of this? Like, is there a benefit?
I mean, we get the defiled rune, the augment runes, but that's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah, which we can sell. I got boots, which are beneath me. I hope it's the right way. I just followed somebody. Hey, that new hard drive comes in tomorrow, by the way.
The new what?
That new hard drive comes in the mail tomorrow at, I think, 18 or something. So I'm thinking
Okay.
Wednesday. Wednesday or Thursday, we can put it in the computer.
Alright.
So you aren't very impressed with any of the raids from Legion. What was your favorite raid then?
Favorite raid from what?
I don't know, just ever.
I don't know.
Well, check it out. Look around. There's like portals to places. Like there's Stormwind back there, and then there's a.
Yeah, this is where the Druid place is.
Who the fucking want to go to Thunderbolt?
The class hall, Druid class hall.
I'm kind of underwhelmed with the Shaman class. This is decent. Wow, this bitch is going down. That.
It's because they share the same health pool.
Do you remember a long time ago in WoW, probably like way back at DC, and the all of the Tauren were led by Cairn Bloodhoof?
I don't think I was playing back then.
It's like in Cataclysm, Cairn died and his son Bane Bloodhoof took over.
I also never played Horde until this expansion, so.
Yeah, but didn't you ever go kill the Horde leaders?
Yeah, but I didn't care what their names were. I just knew Thrall was like the King Dick, and then he became like a giant badge.
King Dick, really?
What?
Well, what do we do? Will we click on the thing in the middle?
I don't know why it has to demount you. It's so stupid.
Well, long story, but there was an original Bloodhoof named Cairn Bloodhoof. And then he died. He got killed by another Tauren named Magus the Grim Totem, who's been outcast, and we've no one's heard like from in a long fucking time.
Alright.
And then, so I log into WoW today, and they said I went to the Broken Shore, and the Broken Shore told me I had to go back to my class hole and recruit a new follower. Which I thought was stupid, because if you pay attention, like, you've done all this stuff in Legion, right? And to include the Broken Shore, if people in your class hall wanted to help you, don't you think they would have by now? Like, why all of a sudden is, what am I going to go tell them now that's going to make them want to help me? Whereas before, they were all on the fence.
Yeah, I don't know why they had to add another one, but they opened another slot, which is cool. You can have...
Yeah, and then this one's automatically 850.
Yeah, something like that,
Well,
I don't know.
so the one they gave Shaman is Magus the Grim Totem, the one who killed Cairn Bloodhoof. Open murder him. And, so, like, a lot of people are in the lore community are kind of pissed off about that. Even I was a little like, I don't want her to be a follower. This is bullshit. But,
oh, I just ate shit.
you just died? So I did the quest today, and you go talk to her, and she says some bullshit to worry about, but she'll help you out, or whatever, and then, He says, in exchange, I desperately need you to help me recover this giant magical stone called the Doomstone. And he goes through this ridiculous quest to get it. You finally get it, and then she's standing there next to you as you get it, and she's like, "Wow, thank you so much. You can just hand that to me." And your character goes, "No." That was hilarious. Then she says something again about like, no, it's mine. You know, it's always been mine. I need you to give it to me. And you look at him and go, "No, I'm not doing it." And you say it 3 times, and apparently the last chat option they give you is, "Look, I'm going back to my class hall. You can fuck off, and I'm not giving it to you." So she follows you back, and she becomes a follower. But because I'm still loyal to Karen, I immediately deactivated her.
Huh. Alright.
Oh, the other funny thing is you get the stone, you go to the broken shore, you use it, it causes some enormous explosion to where your character then wakes up in your class hall and they're like, "Hey man, we recovered you, that was too crazy, you used that stone," and like the shit just blew up, man. So we've been talking and we've decided that we think it'd be best if nobody used it. But it just seems weird. The whole story of the like special magic stone. Plus we went all over the whole map this time. Was to get all those pillars of creation. And then Magatha Grimtotem had apparently one badass stone that now is so powerful we're gonna do nothing with it and just let it sit in a chest inside my class hall. Did not make a lot of sense. Ooh, Betrayer's Rise. That sounds exciting. What is that?
It's the last one to Nighthold that we couldn't get in yet. Oh yeah, I would suggest you buy some extra rolls if you want them.
Okay, I'm running. I'm trying. Alright. Marks of Honor. I don't know what that is. Gold. Sure, I have shitloads of that. Pilot. Sure. Pilot. How many can I buy? Only 3, right?
Yeah, from them, yeah. You can hold 6 at a time, though.
Well, so I did bought 3 last week and then 3 this week.
Yeah. I think you can earn 1 from the weekly quest, usually 2.
You know what would be really hilarious?
This week.
You can buy 3 from up here, right? But then you could go down to the sewers and find somebody and do like a shady service, you know? Like maybe make your character attempt to suck somebody off and get you an extra one.
I've never heard of that.
I'm sure it's not a thing, but I just think that would be a really funny game mechanic. If you could get 3 legitimately, and then 1 under very questionable morals.
Some shameful way of getting...
Yeah, just to see who would do it. Like, oh, like, this would be a great one. You get your 3, but, or you can go onto the sewers, but you have to trade in a non-combat pet. Like, literally kill it yourself. You can't get it back. Kill your non-combat pet, they give you an extra one. I think it would be hilarious to see who would do that. Who would be like, yeah, that's fine, I don't care anything about it.
I would easily be on that list.
Yes, I know you would be.
I'd easily be on the shameful act 2 because I probably just wouldn't read it. I would just fucking, alright, I'll fucking do it. And they'll be like, are you sure? Because you have, we're implying that you're going to be doing, I don't care what you're saying. Just give me the thing.
Okay, so now let's up it. Because you do have at least 1 or 2 non-combat pets you like. Particularly that Ragnaros one. What if you couldn't pick the pet?
Huh?
When you went down into the sewers and you had to kill a non-combat pet, what if you couldn't pick which one they killed? And what if they were to take your Ragnaros from you?
I'd buy another one.
Okay, so what if it was a mount? Would you be willing to give up a mount?
Maybe, actually, because the mounts are actually kind of what holds this game together for me.
Yeah, some of those are kind of hard. How pissed off would you be if they were like, "Oh, great, we'll give you"?
No, I'm saying it would be kind of a good thing.
That goblin shredder thing.
I'm saying it'd be kind of a good thing, because then I'd have something to work for again.
So you would like them to drop the asses of Alar from you?
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool to go through and see if I can get it to drop again.
Have you thought about getting the puzzle riddle mount or whatever?
No, that's just dumb.
Why?
It doesn't even look cool for one, and definitely not for the amount of effort that requires it.
What did you say?
Just definitely not worth it.
Because you have to do the riddles? Because I'm sure the riddles are all online.
Yeah, but the riddles are one per person.
I don't understand.
You'd probably be waiting in line still to get the shit through.
Wait, what?
You'd probably still be waiting in line.
No, there's no way there's still a line.
I can guarantee there's still lines.
What?
I could guarantee there are still lines.
You really think there's still a line to get that ridiculous riddle map?
Just like whenever you go back to try to tame a pet that's like super special or something, there's always somebody there.
That is true. Let's make a bet.
Well, I'm not doing it, so there's no point in making a bet.
What if I do it? What if I go to the first riddle location and I'll see if there's a line?
Oh, I mean, you can do whatever it is you want to do.
Okay, but would you bet me?
Bet you what?
If there's no line, you have to see the first Twilight movie without bitching.
Yeah, no. Pass on that.
You're gonna see it anyway, but I know you're gonna bitch the whole time. This way you'd have to see it, but without the bitching.
Yeah, no.
You can't do it, can you?
No, that movie looks terrible.
You've already agreed to see it. You know you've already agreed to see it.
I've yet to see it, so...
That's because you've yet to be back here. I was gonna make you watch it today, but he was sick.
Pretty sure fate's on my side.
Oh. You know it's on Netflix even. Do you just not want to see it because you don't think the main actress is hot?
Yeah, I don't want to see it because it's about vampires.
Oh, do you not like vampires?
I think it's fucking that whole girly thing. I have no interest in following girl things.
But you watch Supernatural.
Supernatural is definitely not a girl thing.
Okay, come on. So you're saying that there's rankings to these paranormal shows, and Supernatural's the manliest of the ones, and that's why it's okay for you to watch.
Supernatural is actually a really good fucking show. Says everybody who's ever given it a chance.
Twilight made tons of money, had a book series, and has like 4 fucking movies. So how do you know it's not an amazing movie?
Yeah, the reason why it has 4 movies is because there are like 4 books, aren't there?
There's 3 books. They took the last one and...
Oh, okay, so they milked the last book.
No, there was 2 stories in the last one, so they split it.
Yeah, they milked the last one.
By the way, they did the same thing with Harry Potter. The last, like, couple books in Harry Potter, they milked out into different movies.
The last book in Harry Potter, they milked into 2 movies. Yes, they did. But people liked that, too.
Well, people liked Twilight, too.
Some people, yeah.
I swear. When you watch it and like it, I am never going to let you live it down.
Okay.
Don't do that thing with your hand. Don't do it. What about True Blood? That has like 8 or
Another vampire thing. What is you within the fucking vampires?
well, that's the thing. You hate them so much because you're saying like Supernatural's a manly show, right? But you don't want to watch
I
Twilight.
said Supernatural's a good show. I didn't say it was a manly show.
Okay, well, it's a good one. But you don't watch Twilight because you think it's too girly, right? So where does True Blood fall? It has like 8 or 9 seasons, quite a large following.
There are plenty of TV shows that have 8 or 9 seasons that I don't watch.
Well, yes, but that's because you don't watch TV shows. That's not because they're not good.
Exactly.
There's a guy, one of the characters in True Blood just recently died. He was like 30 or 40, like super young. He died of heart failure. And I like him. He's a great character in the show. But somebody had basically summarized his character down, and it made it sound not as awesome as he was. So it said he was basically an African American cross-dressing short order cook. No, like if you listen to that, that does not make the show or that character sound appealing. But he was actually quite funny. Actually, the True Blood is based off books as well. And his character, his name's Lafayette, he's supposed to die in the first book. But the actor portrayed the role in such an amazing way and was so funny that even the author of the book decided not to have him die in the TV show. And he made it for all of the season. And she wrote plot lines just for him, just for the TV show, because she liked how he portrayed the character so well. I thought that was really cool. You like Shameless, and you didn't think you were going to like that one at first.
Shameless is far from a girly show about vampires.
Well, I would give you that Twilight's mostly for women, but I don't think True Blood is.
Okay.
Actually, considering the amount of nudity in it, it's probably more for men. I will say this is funny. So, almost a solid decade ago, when I first met Keith, he had only seen the first episode of True Blood, and it shows somebody being raped in the very first episode. And he was like, alright, I'm not down for that. I don't want to speak to him. Like, he used to watch it. And then a friend of his who would watch True Blood.
It's funny because he fucking loves Game of Thrones.
I know! He gets like, so his friend told him, like, look, it's that one time, just keep watching and get past it. And then now, he watches Game of Thrones and is fine with all the rape.
Yeah, he died
But
pretty
actually,
quick.
that's what he's doing. He's rewatching Game of Thrones while he's sick. Because I guess this Sunday the new episode comes out. You know what I think's interesting? That show you watched with the girl. Oh shit! The poor guy just fell off.
That was the last fight, wasn't it? Oh fuck! No, it wasn't. I left.
Oh.
That's what I was talking about. They changed the order of those fights.
Oh, Marcus, I'm so sorry. Well, I guess you get to take a little bit of a break. Oh, that show you watched where the girl gets raped and then she kills herself. What is that one?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you do. Come on, because we talked about it, and I said I thought it was a terrible show. And then, like, all
You think every TV show is a terrible show unless it's a terrible TV show.
That is not true. Nor is it nice.
So, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's the like, yes, you do. By the way, know which one I'm talking about. It's the one that was like really controversial, and other countries were banning it.
What?
She like gets raped and then she kills herself. Remember? You're gonna make me mad. I'm gonna have to go Google search now the TV shows for rape and they kill themselves. How many shows have you watched with suicide lately?
I haven't watched very many at all. Like, none.
Fine, give me a second. I'm gonna Google it. When I say this, you're gonna be like, oh yeah. Ha! 13 Reasons Why.
Oh yeah, that was like several months ago.
Huh?
It's definitely not recent.
Recent enough.
Alright.
Now I can't remember what I was gonna say about 13 Reasons. I don't understand why that one can be, is like, is forbidden and banned all over the fucking place, but Game of Thrones, that can be viewed anywhere.
I don't know, I think really it just had a lot to do with like there was a lot of parents who were like, you have to show your kids this, and so then all the really like stick up their ass parents are like, they watched it and then they're like, everybody had to like form an opinion and then say something about it.
Okay, the stick up your ass parents. You watched the show, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Would you show it to my daughter?
No.
So then do you define yourself as the stick up your ass parent?
No. If I watch it and I decide, okay, this isn't for kids, that's where it ends. I don't need to make a fucking Reddit post or go to my local news station or some crap like that or try to get the damn show banned just because I don't want somebody watching it. It's like, no. Because I don't think it's appropriate for young audiences. It probably already says it before the show starts that it's not appropriate for young audiences. Actually, it does. In the scene where she gets raped and the scene where she dies, both of those episodes have disclaimers in front of them.
Wow, the people in the raid chat are blowing up because I guess they're not killing the boss correctly. It's still dying though.
Oh, the eye. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. Check this out. I just got a notification that I won something off eBay. Here, I'll take a picture of it and I'll send it to you.
I guess eBay's your new obsession.
What did you say?
I said I guess eBay is your new obsession.
That is not fair. And by the way, it's the only place where you can get those dumbass Disney movies anyway.
To be fair, he bought a lot more than just Disney movies off there.
Oh, I was going to tell you the first thing. So the other day, the other day I was going to get a coat off eBay, and please don't tease me about this, but I was going to get a coat off eBay, and it had a Chinese to English size comparison. And American size small is a Chinese size large.
Okay.
That'll make you feel fat fast. When you have to click on something that you would like the large or extra large size of something.
Hey,
right,
one boss fight.
Did you get the raid thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Over here.
I hope there's no stacks of determination on the... Okay, good. Oh, nice.
Why did he type in the raid? We're going to 4 flag caps.
We're go 4 flag. We're go 4 flag caps. BS and farm only. Let them have 3. What?
It's talking like it's a TV battleground.
Okay, well, rush WW. Skip Belinda. Perfect.
That's hysterical.
I feel like I just had a stroke.
BS and farm are Rossi Basin. So is 4-cap is also Rossi Basin. Rush WW and Skip Belinda are both Alterac Valley.
Brought him down to 92% before he put up the bubble.
He put the bubble based on time or based on percentage of health?
Huh?
When did he put up his bubble? Based on time or based on percentage of health?
I'm pretty sure it's based on time.
It kind of pisses me off that it took us 2 expansions to finally kill this piece of shit. Like, I would have preferred him dying in an Overlord.
He's sort of like the Frieza of WoW, which you don't get that reference, but
Who is Frieza?
he's a enemy in Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, have you heard of this guy named Stalin?
Yeah?
Someone was commenting yesterday that, like, he's worse than Hitler, but I haven't ever heard of him, and I've heard of Hitler.
You haven't heard of a lot of people.
That's not true. Well,
You don't know what you don't know.
yeah, oh, it's true. It's not probably fair. I watched a movie today that was definitely like a lit movie. Neither you nor Keith, or probably anybody, but it was this old Danny DeVito movie called Renaissance. And the Army makes a special class of like 5 or 6 people in boot camp that they claim are too stupid to pass boot camp. And they make Danny DeVito their teacher, and he has like 1 month to make them at least smart enough to pass boot camp and make it into the Army. Otherwise they get discharged. And at the very beginning, they start talking about, like, he's trying to cover, like, what do they not know, and a lot of the things they didn't know kind of sounded like stuff I don't know or wouldn't know. And then they had these heartwarming stories of, like, why they don't know it. You know, like, one of them didn't really have a mom. He had a mom that was built kind of on the street, and he was in a different school every year, so she never really got the same classes. And another one was from a trailer park, and so sometimes he didn't get to go to school because he was spending all the time. I can't remember what the other one was. It was just like all these heartwarming stories, and I was thinking, I don't actually have really stories for my lack of education. I had a perfectly fine childhood. I'm just an idiot. So it's kind of sad. But that's how I heard about Stalin. They were claiming that there's some guy named Stalin that is Hitler. So I just... that, like, big baddies worse than Hitler. I'm dead, so I'll look that up.
I actually didn't die from the chains. Usually I get pushed back, I get put in the chains, and I'm like, oh, he got pushed me back, huh? And I immediately fucking charge them. And if people aren't standing by your chains, then you instantly die.
There's 8 people that are supposedly worse than Hitler. Oh, look at this. The first one is a pope. Is Bourbon. Apparently, he killed a bunch of Muslims. Alright, and there's somebody named... Oh, he did something near... Rob Mugabe. Mugabe. He was the president of the... This is why I don't know any of these people. They're all tiny ass. There's somebody named Kim in North Korea, although probably every...
you know who Kim Jong-un is.
I know him. I know him. He's a little fat butterball over there that keeps trying to send up and has a weird fascination with that basketball player. Somebody named Hong.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, here we go. Joseph Stalin. Oh, he was part of Russia. Well, that makes sense. Most of Russians are bad.
There we go. Oh my gosh. Don't need to watch that.
Oh, there's the fucking loot thing. Alright, now enter the raid.
Yep. Damn it, I didn't get any fucking tier pieces from son of a bitch.
One was part of Russia, then there's Mayo.
Mayo. Ayo. Can I get some mayo? Can I get some cheese with extra lettuce and tomato?
He was part of China.
Hmm.
Oh, and then of course Genghis Khan. I feel like Genghis Khan gets a lot of hype. I don't know if he was actually really that bad.
He was pretty bad.
How do you know?
His body count, I think, was higher than anybody else in the history of time.
Right, but it was so long ago. How accurate can they be about their kills?
Let's shave off 1 million. It's still pretty damn high.
I was thinking the other day, I really would like to become somewhat educated, or as my dad would say, edumacated.
Edumacated.
What do you mean to become educated? I feel like I would like to know these things, but I'm so old now. I don't know where the catch-up course is, and the information that I need to know is so vast. I don't know where the start point is.
Hmm.
Oh, like there's the thing. I was watching that movie today, and they were talking about the war in Vietnam, and there's a city in there called Saigon, and then that reminded me that you guys were saying that that's why that restaurant in town is named Saigon Cafe. It's after that.
Yeah, because you were saying that it was Vietnamese, and we were saying that it's a Chinese restaurant, and you were like, well, why is it called Saigon? And then we are like, well, you have a good point. It does have a Vietnamese name.
I I thought it was a Vietnamese food restaurant because they have Vietnamese a section in the menu that says Vietnamese. But then I started thinking about it. Like, there's a lot of those Chinese restaurants or just Asian food restaurants in general. And then you open the menu up and they've got like a section for Korean food, a section for Thai food, a section for Vietnamese food. And you really have no idea where their allegiance is.
Yeah.
Which actually, that brings up a good question. What is the appropriate thing to name an Asian restaurant that serves more than one type of Asian food?
They need to be separated further. Okay, finally.
Like if they serve Vietnamese, Korean, Thai, Chinese, and maybe a couple other ones, Japanese. If you just say it's a Chinese restaurant, is that racist that you've lumped them all together?
Just Asian food.
I suppose we say Mexican. It's not like we say Honduran food or something. And I read an article, by the way, that said Colleen has now been listed one of the top 10 most dangerous cities in...
Huh?
Colleen is now listed one of the top 10 most dangerous cities in the entire nation. There is more than one murder a day.
I believe it.
I don't understand why, though. Whenever we go there to, like, Cheddar's or the fucking Barnes & Noble, everything seems fine.
Well, Cheddar's and Barnes & Noble are in Harker Heights.
Speaking of, I need to go to Barnes & Noble. I want to get the World of Warcraft Chronicles book. A hard copy one, not the Kindle versions, because they have pictures of them. So then where do we go that's actually in Killeen? Are we always in Harker Heights?
Pretty much.
And it's that one trip place I went to? Where do you go that's in Killeen? Have you ever been somewhere that's like kind of not right?
Been to the bar, the bed bar over there.
Bed bar?
Bit bar, and freaking Hastings was in Killeen.
Oh, that place we went for your first tattoos, probably. That's in Killeen, right?
That's very much in Killeen.
I felt like when we were there, I wasn't looking around waiting to see somebody shoot me.
There are worse parts of town than where we've been.
Well, anyway, the thing was saying, what they were pointing out is that gas stations are apparently extremely dangerous now. Lots of shootings at gas stations, which makes zero sense to me. Why would you want a gun next to all those gas pumps? One of the bullets hits and they'll explode.
And you have to talk to him to move to the next part. He wants me to gather 1,000 more fragments? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I heard in the warrior class hall that Odin makes you do like some very questionable things, just morally and ethically. What have you thought? You have a warrior.
I have no idea.
Feeling, like sketchy doing any of the things he sent you to go do?
I have not read a single thing he's made me do, so I just kind of do it.
What if he asks you to go murder children?
He just like he points and I go. That's it. Like I don't care about the details as long as I get something out of it.
You are like the perfect mafia lackey guy, you know? He's just doing whatever he says.
Mm. As long as I get some shit.
Famous mafia movie everybody watches.
Godfather?
Oh, no, movie. TV show. The Sopranos. Have you ever seen The Sopranos?
No.
Are you not into the whole mafia mob scene?
I just don't really care about it. I just don't really care for TV.
There's some to understand.
Plus, it had the worst show ending, I think, in the history of television.
How do you know how it ends if you've never seen it?
Because everybody lost their mind about it.
I don't even know how it ends. I've never seen it. I don't know.
It cut to a black screen mid-sentence of one of the characters.
It's an accident?
No, like that's genuinely how they wanted it to end. One of the characters was talking, and then he didn't even finish his sentence. It just cut to a black screen.
Oh, bro, can you imagine? Like, let's say let's say that's how Game of Thrones ends, and the night that airs, you're working video at your job. The amount of people who would think that's an error and put a ticket in.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe. Actually, there's people who talked about it too.
Oh my god, the amount of times you guys will be sitting there going, no, it's not. Everything is running correctly.
No, we don't have to. We only have to make one ticket, and we don't talk to anybody.
So, my daughter only has one more swim class.
I thought you said that like 2 swim classes ago.
We missed a bunch last week because I was sick. Baker, nasty is.
So they tacked on another one?
Well, so she had to have 2 swim classes, and I didn't get to take her last week. Now this week is her last day. Today and possibly Wednesday. But she did amazing today. Not only did she not try once, she did everything flawlessly. In fact, she was even proud of herself that she knew she did so well. She clapped for herself when she got out of the pool. She was even like, yeah, I did a badass job. Everybody can be proud of me. So the funny thing was, when you do this class, the first several weeks you show up in a swimsuit, and then your last week, to pass it, you have to do all the same stuff they're doing. And actually, the final test, which is Wednesday, is fully clothed in winter clothes. I have to dress her in heavy, long, like denim legging pants and a long sleeve sweatshirt. So she's weighted down with tennis shoes. Today she just had like shorts and a t-shirt on. So anyway, I bring her up and turn it towards today, and this other mom goes, oh, yeah, I laughed, excited, and her son goes before ours. Sunday, every week, he hates it. And today I watched this kid throw up twice. He threw up once, they took him out of the water, they gave him like a second to rest or whatever, they put him back in for the rest of his swim lesson. He threw up a second time. And I was just like, oh, okay. And she looked at me and she says, I feel like she uh she made it through these classes pretty quickly. And I said, yeah, I mean, she did this year. Last year we're like going extra long. But this year she remembered what she did last year and she did pretty well. And she says, my husband has told me he has run out of patience with our son in swim classes. And that if he doesn't get it soon, he's just not going to put him through any more classes. I was like, wow. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think I could maybe understand that in some piano lessons, right? So they clearly have zero affinity for learning to play that instrument and you should just cut your loss. These are survival swim classes. Child's fault. Just don't have time to cut your loss. They're not good to figure it out. How many bosses are in this instance?
3.
We've done all of, no, we did not do whatever one had. We've done all but one of the things in Nighthold. I think we actually have done the full thing of Emerald Nightmare, yeah?
Yep.
And then this is just this one random interim one.
Yep. I was surprised that we're starting at the beginning of all these raids too.
Well, but it is some Monday. No, you're right, it is a Monday. I guess for all the people trying to get it done before they're locked.
It's usually when you've been in a queue for a super long time that you just get put in.
At the end. You know, I could never get out Thunder, but it was not my least favorite. Least electric turtle.
Awesome.
Would be awesome.
I fucking died.
Sorry, man.
Okay, well, we need to go up these steps and kill this shit up. Alright, we're just gonna skip it.
Does Paul have to wear a cast? Fine.
No, I don't know.
Okay. I think they did a good job with Hellius. He was kind of cool. Oh, we totally did it wrong.
Do
We
what?
did it like drinking alcohol as well.
Yeah. Are we gonna wipe this? Cause like half of us are dead.
South, this is south. So it's south. And I don't feel like she's low on health to where it would make sense to keep going, you know what I mean?
I like how my tab target just like completely fucking ignores me. Targets one enemy. I keep tapping it. And it's like, nope, you're gonna fucking attack this.
So what did we do wrong? How did this, like, go south?
I don't know.
There's two separate times where basically everybody almost died. The first time I blew every cooldown I had to get people back up, so I didn't have any cooldowns to take.
People aren't attacking the tentacles.
bonus one for this one.
Alright, come on. Just give us this last 33%. Oh fuck. Oh no.
If we actually down this boss, and I really wish I had been one of the ones who had died earlier on instead of spending time.
I think we are gonna. There she goes. Oh, pretty surprised. I guess we can queue for that Tomb of Sargeras one too.
I have to be 860.
I think you're already past 860.
I am not. I am 59.
Well, it's letting me queue for it, so I'm pretty sure you're higher than 860.
Let me check. I'm in a load screen. It will be so exciting to have a new hard drive. No, it's still 8:59. I don't know why it's letting us in.
Maybe you're holding something.
There we go. You were right, I was holding.
What did we get? What popped?
Gates of Hell.
Gates of Hell. Oh, is this Tomb Sargeras?
Yes. Okay, are you ready? We've never done this before. We have no idea what to do.
We kill things, right?
Okay, don't have to do that. Alright, nervous?
No.
Sorry. Oh, it's really green.
The fuck is this?
Oh, there's a cinematic!
How are you gonna cut to a cinematic in the middle of a fight?
I don't know, look at this cool. Oh, maybe that's the boss?
Got a big boy.
Somebody's been eating
Little-
Twinkies.
Little tubbers.
Yeah, he is. That's Batman. What is he maybe made out of? Full of rock, a whole lot of hellfire. Ooh, look at the ceiling. It's very pretty.
You would be the one to look at the ceiling.
I'm looking all around. It would be funny to watch different screens. Probably focus on combat. Mine is doing no healing whatsoever and with the ground. So if you look up, it looks like the glass parts of the ceiling is looking directly up at sky, you know, but then there's also maybe some balcony, like a walkway or something. It's really cool.
Alright, so pretty sure we just fart down his throat. And that's it.
Alright, so call it? What do you think he has for abilities that we should probably not stand in?
I don't know. Probably some lava on the ground.
Fire on the ground you cannot stand on, but I don't think there's that. What do you think? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it's spikes.
Spike, that probably means we can stand behind him.
I don't see anybody else standing behind him, so I'm just gonna keep fucking hitting him.
Oh, not melee. It's range. Nobody appears to be taking damage. Oh, everybody's running.
Up.
Are you back here with
Yep.
me?
See? Just gotta read some context clues.
It's kind of invigorating learning to fly. He's definitely not dying as fast as the guys.
Oh yeah, it's fucking current content.
Whoa, shit! What happened? Some ability happened and almost decimated the raid. I tell you what, you were competing for damage on some of those previous fights. I don't even see you on the meter now.
Yeah.
Okay, run. Spike time. Hey, you're standing next to me. I'm impressed. I've seen like at least a couple idiot tech mechanics that would have still cutting and I've yet to die. So that's, well, minus Mel.
I was about to say, there's one person who's dead.
Yeah, minus that person. But like I thought I would see more people. No. I wonder if there'll be a cinematic every time I walk.
It seems doubtful.
Oh, I'll ask. Oh, we lost somebody that time. When do you think you're supposed to do the hero thing? I don't have to. I mean, there's people in here that can do it. I'm just saying.
I think it's already been done.
I have a bizarre buff called the Six of Promises. You heard of that before?
Nope.
Says, now it's 3 of Promises. Reduces the base cost mana of your spells by
Spoiled sample, whatever that is.
Yeah, jack shit.
Man, even with an extra roll, I didn't get jack shit.
Oh, I got loot. Yay! I got it back. Or quote. That sounds dumb to say. I got it back.
Bring the spoiled sample to someone in Darlaron. Okay. I guess we all jump down this hole.
I never anticipated that the Legion would find another way to breach its dark heart.
You understood my use of the
Our protective cords now bar your ways. Each seed can only be opened with one of the things of creation. Be warned.
It's like 2 different people talking at the same time.
Okay. Having both Illidan and that chick talking at the same time was confusing. Yeah, so having them talk at the same time was confusing. No. Alright, so the chick who made the whole big tomb of Targaryen first time. Board. Board can only be opened by Killer's creation while we sure as you advance through this, probably at the end of each wing or something, you'll have to use one of the Killer's blocks.
Oh, this is a boss.
Oh. Anyway, this first one's apparently the side stuff.
Apparently we need to kill the Murlocs because they heal.
So this fight centers around killing the ads.
It looks like somebody had to move that debuff circle away from the group too. They already had somebody die, really?
Green patch. Heads up, the green patch is probably killed. Oh, 2 people died.
Oh, one of the tanks died. Both of the tanks are dead. This looks like a wipe now.
He's been having like spiky damage, so I kind of wonder if he's not doing enough. If there's somebody should move away. To go down to like 4% health quite often. I'll have to read chat after we wipe him. I'm sure someone will get up. My horse about it.
I'm surprised we're lasting this long. Like, who the hell is tanking?
Maybe nobody.
Oh, okay, there he goes. Now he's starting to one-hit people and shit.
Alright, looks like first text comment was tank died fast. Yes, he did. I wonder if they're gonna try and blame it on him.
It seemed like everything else was holding up fine. Just the tanks died and then nobody fucking battle res them.
Oh look, he's sucking those green circles.
Oh, look at that. Somebody just threw out a battle res. Because right now it's definitely worth it.
Look, they're saying we have to stack for unchecked rage. I wonder how we know what unchecked rage is. was slightly awkward. So obviously the queen of all the Naga is Ashara, Queen Ashara, who's supposed to be the most beautiful WoW in BC period. And it's weird they're making this thing say like die for pretty queen, as if this bizarre ass monster might have some kind of like arousal feelings for the hot Naga. Because I don't think they're the same species. That's a little creepy.
Oh, he does some ability that needs to be fucking stacked on. The tanks need to turn him, but he doesn't. But they aren't.
Yeah, they do. Who the hell is Gorm?
The dog, dragon person, the second boss in Trial of Valor.
Oh, I hate that. I don't know why that priest is standing so far fucking forward. Alright, so everybody says we're going to stack up like we are now, but then at some point it's going to be there's going to be a draw ability or something close to that in which we'll spread out. So if you see people scatter, that's a move your ass up.
Everybody's supposed to be in melee range until he does the drawing.
Just like just saw a road run out that much. Where the hell are all the murlocs? Wasn't that last time we had like 4 murlocs that were healing? They health bars off their side. Now I see none. Somebody like...
We had 2 of them.
Oh,
There's 2 more.
I missed this boss. Like, to me, this boss and the last boss...
Do what?
Seems to be one or two things they have They feel like they're easier than the ones that were in night. Like, I for sure feel like some of those Nighthawk bosses have 4 or 5 mechanics you're trying to get out. And this guy's got like 2 as far.
Alright. Oh, I got something.
Yay!
Got a ring. It's funny, the ring I'm replacing apparently had a use on it that I never knew was there.
And you had no idea. Oh, I forgot to look up. I've been missing area we've been running through.
Hmm.
Ooh, look at the ceiling here. Look so pretty. Look at the cool statue. Wow, huge fish. Like we randomly went into a cave the city. It was completely overgrown.
Oh, fuck. Oh man, barely escaped that one.
I wonder if we're doing that right. Felt like a lot of damage.
It's because they have giant AoEs, like fucking pretty bad. Oh, you can't swim in this water.
Wow, this is pretty. Check this out. Alright. it at the beginning, so that seems good. Fuck, shit. Lightning crash. It's like, end up like 10 of them. They die.
Tornadoes.
Cool. I don't. The jelly doing the same time.
Oh, fuck, that one hurt.
That's the tornadoes or the jellyfish?
The jellyfish hurt a lot.
Okay, he kind of has a lot of health. You don't come out.
Oh fuck, oh fuck. Ah! Ah. Yeah, I kind of wonder if we get like a buff or something, because we're only 50% now.
Yeah, man. It's got a lot of health. It's starting to get like. I'm fucking PTSD. That's what I'm like.
I have a feeling we don't stand in that.
Bad. I've entered into a new phase because I'm noticing new abilities.
As long as it's not the jellyfish, I'm kind of cool with it.
You know what's kind of cool and crazy? These abs and summoning look like Flotsam and Jetsam from the Little Mermaid movie. we just have like kind of yes. No, come on.
Nope, it's just a long fight. The gates of hell. Oh shit, we haven't done Nightspire yet. Alright, last wing.
Washes clean the darkness, scars
Alrighty.
Oh, hey, you got it back. Putting that shit on.
I think this is the last one, right?
Yep. See, I told you we could do them all.
No, you're right. We were able to get them all done.
Do what?
I can't believe you were able. You were right, and we got them all done.
Yeah. And we're starting at the beginning. We've literally downed every single boss in LFR today.
Wow. That's badass.
We'll see if Tichondrius gives us some shit, though. Shouldn't.
Do you agree with me? Do you feel like those bosses, you know, last one wasn't necessarily difficult so much as just endurance, but do you feel like that some of the ones in this race are more complicated and complex than the three that we saw in the new one?
I mean, if you compare first wings, I think Nighthold is a little bit more difficult, but only a little. I think both of the first wings start off really slow.
First wing to first wing. I have to say, I am really fucking sleeping this whole time. I kept thinking there'd be a break between the raids, but there definitely isn't. And then I keep thinking, well, I'll just like unfollow or something during these massive trash packs. It's been that long.
Yeah, I'm kind of flowing through it. There wasn't any trash, actually, almost at all in the Tomb Sargeras.
Yeah.
There was that one place that had a lot of trash in front, and then there was a cinematic that killed them all. I like that. They need to do that more often.
They had, well, okay, but remember that jellyfish crash? That was kind of like fucking ridiculous. With the lightning.
Well, yeah, I mean, that boss had ads from start to finish. But, like, in between fights, there wasn't any trash. Alright, let's fucking do this shit.
Alright, call it. Problems or just smooth sailing?
Do what?
Call it. Smooth sailing or are we gonna have some problems?
I think we're gonna do it, even though we're doing this weird, fucked up, stupid way of fighting him. We have, like, ad still up. The ads really need to go down for this fight to work, so.
Alright, so the riddle map. The very first thing is inside Dalaran. So it's pretty easy to see if there's a line or not.
I like how nobody even stands behind the pillars for that one part anymore.
Just taking the damage.
Oh no, there goes the other side of the room's trash. Awesome.
Did we not pull it?
Nope. We did now, though. I wish there was a timer on his rage.
Didn't there used to be rage timers where they would tell you?
I don't think I ever saw one for him.
No, I know. It's a long time ago. Like,
No, they still do it.
or Wrath. Like, I remember being able to watch them then.
Ooh, there it is. Alright. 2 bosses left.
And then what?
I don't know. Whatever you want to do, I guess.
Yay, the Riddler mount.
I'm kind of hungry.
Yes, so am I. I'm fucking starving. I have not eaten since like 3:30. Oh, you know what we never got you? That fox mount.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to work on that still. Now that it's on your arm, you have to have that.
My neck is starting to hurt. I haven't done this in a while.
Your neck is hurting because you haven't done what in a while.
Sat here in front of my computer and played shit.
What have you been doing?
Well, play stuff, but not for this long.
Oh, so you've been living a healthier lifestyle. And my bad influence has now brought you back to this. So how's your stream turned out?
Oh, hey, I have 1 viewer now. It's been 0 the entire time. This is the 1 viewer you.
No, I'm not. But, talking to my dad. Do you remember like a few weeks ago, I told you Abby's parents came and visited her in LA?
Yeah.
It was like 2 weeks ago or something. Well, I haven't talked to my brother or her since then. It sounds terrible. I just I was sick and then the and stuff. Talking to my dad tonight. The visit was really bad. They're great. There. They got there and immediately like picked a fight up. Her parents started getting on Peter because they said that he had bad posture and that he was shuffling when he walked and that he was toys out and God, he just was it. Anyway, the dad said he caused Papa. And he went over and said, Papa, you need to say you're sorry. Like, alright, get some balls. Which apparently did not go over well. And it was done. And Abby was going to cook something every night that they're there, And she cooked something the first night, and then the second night they asked what was for dinner and said that whatever it was she was planning on cooking. Mom openly said to her, I did not like what you cooked last night, so I'm not eating anything you cooked tonight. Take me to a grocery store and I'll get stuff and I'll cook.
Your parents sound like spoiled kids.
What'd you say?
Her parents sound like spoiled kids.
Yeah, apparently it was an awesome thing. I was thinking about that though. What do you think is, when you have guests over, if you take them out to eat, so that way they're always kind of eating similar basic stuff, or did you try and go the extra mile and cook for them, but knowing you might cook something they don't like? Like if you go to a restaurant, they can choose from a whole menu of things, whereas if you cook for them,
I don't think it matters.
What's the polite hostess thing to do?
I don't know. I don't think it matters. I don't think there is a polite thing to do either. I think the difference is if you take them out to eat, you have to pay for their meal.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah. And we're having a conversation about like going out for and I had commented, I think for me, you have to for your house, you're making your best thing, right? You know, so for instance, a stupid thing I make that if I'm tired and I don't want to put a lot of effort in, I'll make a box of stovetop stuffing, I'll take a rotisserie chicken, debone the chicken, throw it in the thing, mix it all together.
That's a lot of effort for a lazy meal. I'll tell you what.
For what? That's a lot of effort for what?
That's a lot of effort for an effortless meal.
Well, it's less effort than like
Fuck. Oh, okay, never mind.
making chili or any other thing. Anyway, I was saying, like, I would not make that if someone was coming to my house to serve to them. Like it was a special gift or something like that. They'd travel to visit. But I probably would have made,
Oh, we lost somebody from the smash. 2 people.
but I would have made something that's like well known for being a lot of effort, like this impressive lasagna, right? To me, that's the thing you make. You go the extra mile, you make the hard thing that takes all the effort. But Keith doesn't like my lasagna, which makes me then feel like
I really fucking like that lasagna. I actually kind of miss it now that you brought it up.
the people that get sick, and there's like lasagna is that classic meal that you make and take to somebody when they're sick that they can put in the oven and bake it at their house. And because he doesn't like mine, it makes me kind of feel nervous about, you know, should you make it or not, or should I get him fried chicken?
Actually, even the fried chicken too, that's also really good.
Yeah, I tell you what, when my mom was sick with cancer and people were always bringing us food, which is, let me just say, it's very sweet, very nice. We had lots of home-cooked meals brought to our house. I remember somebody brought me roasted cabbage, which not only smelled terrible, but tasted worse. But we had like a lot of lasagnas and a lot of casseroles and all this stuff, and there was one lady who would bring us food about every other week, and all she did is go to a KFC and buy a bucket of chicken. And she was my dad's favorite person by like a mile. Whenever they said that, I think her name was Karen. Whenever Karen was gonna bring food, he was like, "Oh, we're gonna have KFC." So like, for me personally, then whenever I sign up to bring people food, I don't always cook. Sometimes I am the person who shows up with like a bucket of KFC, just because I think I've been there, and on the other side of the end, sometimes it's fun just to have some greasy food. You know, when I lived in Kansas, there was only one place that did fried chicken in town, and it was KFC. And like in the town next to us, which was about 30 minutes away, they had a Popeyes. Or no, they had a Church's, and that was it. But those were the only two places that did fried chicken. And then it comes to Texas. There's like 10, 20 of them. There's all types of places that do fried chicken down here.
Yeah, there's not very many really good places though.
And that's the other thing, like some people get really, have like a strong, preference, I think it's the right word, for a certain type of fried chicken. Like, I know some people who cannot stand Chicken Express. They hate it. And I think Chicken Express is grown up, partly because I live so close to it. I would not say that Chicken Express is like the most flavorful chicken. It's kind of bland fried chicken. And their other stuff is just kind of secret, right? They don't make the best mac and cheese or the best mashed potatoes or the best of everything. But it's all pizza and cereal. Fucking, where's that one? I think it's Church's Chicken or Popeyes. It's the one on 30. It's Church's Chicken. They have biscuits that are like amazing. I don't know that their chicken stands out to me, but their biscuits are like memorable. I would say KFC has absolutely terrible mac and cheese. But
I wish we still had a Popeyes here.
what'd you say?
Said I wish we still had a Popeyes here.
We always had Popeyes and BTS that had, and I used to like them because they did the best coupons. If you were on their website or you subscribed to their email base, you'd get these coupons where it's like, buy 2 legs of chicken, get 2 free or something. It's a fucking piece of shit for like 4 pieces of chicken. I've heard Popeyes has like the best of the spicy chicken.
Yeah, that's all I eat is spicy chicken, so.
Of course. But you like Raising Cane. Now, why do you like that one?
This is really fucking good food. Damn it, I'm hungry. So it's gonna be 10 o'clock. There's gonna be nothing open.
I'm hungry too. I'm going upstairs to eat some like steak or something after this. Alright, kids, let's go. Today. Oh, stop the talking.
Oh gosh.
So Raising Cane's is your favorite chicken?
No, Popeyes is probably my favorite chicken.
Popeyes is your favorite? What's your favorite pizza?
I don't know on that one.
It's hard.
Maybe
man.
Domino's.
I haven't had Domino's pizza in a long time because Keith hates Domino's. So if I get the chance to order from Domino's, I am hands down always getting one of those pasta bowls. Small pizza's pretty good. I'm a fan because I like that. Not thin and crispy necessarily, but like thin and stretched out type stuff.
Yeah, it's like a New York kind of style pizza.
I was talking to my dad on the phone today, and we were talking about restaurants we used to go to as kids, and we were talking about buffets, because like I grew up on places like Old Country Buffet or Golden Corral or stuff like that, which is very popular up in the Midwest, so he still gets to eat there quite often. And I said, you know what, man, I never get to go there. It's gotta be like a special occasion for me to go to Golden Corral. No one else likes it, or it's like kind of off the, you know, it's like not one that people pick.
Well, so the one Golden Crow we did have, like, one day they just closed their doors and they didn't even tell their employees.
Didn't I hear the other day it was just like that, where they did shut down and no one knew that they're shutting down. I forget what it was. Did you know there's a popcorn store over by that bar you say is super expensive?
Uh,
Named Larive, something like that.
yeah.
Okay, so next to that bar is a gourmet popcorn store. Did you know that?
Huh. Alright.
I don't-
I don't know how you can make popcorn gourmet, but...
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They're going out of business.
Oh, they're going out of business?
You know? And I was kind of thinking to myself when I saw the announcement, I was like, you know, I don't know what to do in there. You go to Walmart, you get like a microwavable bag, and it's kind of a deal. I never wake up and think to myself, you know what I want today? I want popcorn that tastes like s'mores.
You need, like, if you're gonna open up a place like that, that's, like, very niche and fucking weird, then the place needs to already be heavily populated so that people... Because you only, like, okay, so literally most of your revenue is gonna come from impulse buys. So people will have to walk by and think, oh, you know what, I gotta try that.
Yeah, and they have like no impulse where they're at. But the funny thing is, I was having this exact conversation with Kim about, you know, man, apparently there's this popcorn place, it's shutting down. And she said, yeah, they just couldn't compete with the other one in town. I said, what?
Yeah, there's one over by Pizza Wings and Things.
By Palaces.
Yeah.
There are 2 gourmet popcorn locations, which blows my mind.
It's not gourmet popcorn though, it's just a popcorn place. Like, they just make, like, different flavors of popcorn, like, that's it. They don't call themselves gourmet popcorn.
Yeah, that they needed 2 fucking locations. And I mean, but you know, there's that place next to Little Caesars that I get cupcakes from every so often. It's really good cupcakes, but very expensive. In there, I thought this is never gonna last. There's no way this is gonna make it because the cupcakes are like $5 or $6 a cupcake. You know, cupcakes for that much. And they sell malts, but the malts are like 10 or 12 dollars, and they're the size of like a Coke can. They're super full. It's just crazy. For sure that they were going to go out of business, and apparently they freaking close early some days because they sell out of the damn cupcakes. I think if you had like a shitload of money and you wanted to make your own business in this town, you could just make a daycare. Everybody's looking for a good daycare. And as long as you don't hire criminals, you're probably a step above at least half of the town.
What the fuck is up with this?
So we can leave, right?
Yeah.
Alright, food time?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you eating?
I don't know.
Well, maybe Fat Boy has some food. You could Fat Boy and steal his food. I don't know. I'm going upstairs real fast to get some food, so I'll be right back.